Hi everyone, this is Alex with Outdoor Colorado. We're going to be hiking up to St. Mary's Falls, up Gold Camp Road. This is where the trail is supposed to start. It eventually veers off of Gold Camp Road. But right at the start, you get a nice view of this canyon and the road, obviously the road that you take to come up here. We're continuing up Gold Camp Road, starting to see some pretty cool rock formations just like the ones we saw at the beginning of the video here. That we showed you at the start of the road here. Seeing some sedimentary rock on top of this granite here. It's cool to see kind of both of them together. You see the difference in the rocks there. It's definitely a wider trail than the last one we did. It's greater for more than just mountain bikes and hiking. You can bring your ATVs and your dirt bikes up here. It's actually not a bad looking trail so far. A lot of nice views. Definitely seen a lot more birds than the last video we had last week. Few looks like Steller jays and grave robbers. Definitely a lot more jays, it seems like. So we'll continue up the road and show you how it goes. Hearing a lot more birds than we did on the last trail. It's definitely a lot hotter on this trail than it was on the last one. No clouds, no rain. Kind of lucked out there, and then at the same time, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to the weather. Starting to see some pretty cool rock stuff on this other mountain over here, though. A whole bunch of big boulders over there. Kind of behind the tree right now. I'll show it to you as we get a little farther. There's a little rock slide area. It's right up there. Goes right down the mountain. Kind of like nature's Etch-a-Sketch. Just kind of wipes everything away so it can start anew. Hi everyone. We came across a little A-bear squirrel. It's right there. Looks like he's getting some nuts or some pines from these trees. Eating them. He's a little black guy. Maybe he'll come closer for a better little cameo for us. Oh, it looks like he's digging them up too, out from under those pine needles. Turning up Gold Camp Road, we're crossing Cheyenne Creek for the first time. Come over here, have some pretty clear looking water. It's obviously getting nice and filtered from all the granite and all the sandstone. It's nice and clean. It's just a little creek, but you can definitely hear a lot. Definitely has a nice sound to it. We'll continue up the road and keep showing you some pretty cool footage. We've been continuing up the trail, and we're starting to get to the end of this Gold Camp Road, where it does dead end right here. One of the points where you know that the trail up to the falls still continues is this collapsed tunnel over here. I'll go up and closer and get some closer footage. but just wanted to show you this right here, where you know that you're on the right path, because we even got a little confused down there. There's another split off. It goes towards Bridges Trail, follows up that creek down there where we crossed over. We'll go ahead and show you a little close-up of that tunnel.
Like a lot of people come up here.
Yeah. Always pick up your trash. This is a really cool shot right here, because you can see all the sedimentary here, and then all the granite. Alright, this is where the trail is going to be continuing after the Gold Camp Road. Down there you can sometimes hear some voices from Helen Hunt's Falls, where people like to gather, and there's some pretty cool falls down there. But it starts to look a lot more like a trail as we continue up the trail. There's also a peak up here, and we'll definitely be looking forward to seeing that. Peaks are always nice. But then as soon as the trail descends from that peak is when we're supposed to get to the cutoff for the falls. So we'll continue up the trail and show you some more good footage. As we're going along, we've gotten to the split point for St. Mary's Falls. That trail right down there keeps going, and it hits Gold Camp Road again. That's actually how you know if you've gone too far and you haven't hit. If you bypass the cross section already, you hit where you cross the creek and you hit the road again. That's how you know you've gone too far. But you can also see the Mountain Echo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you see that mountain over there. You can also see Colorado Springs. We'll start continuing up the trail. This is a sign for the split point. Gives you the distances. We're only going to be going to the St. Mary's Falls today. We may come back and visit these two another time. So keep going up the trail. Continuing up the trail, we've actually come neck to neck with the creek here. Gives it a nice, pretty sound when you're hiking and stuff. It makes you nice and relaxed while you're hiking. Go ahead and continue up the trail and just keep showing you how this trail keeps fanning out. It's a pretty good trail so far. It's not too hard. It's pretty easy. But there's a lot to see. Definitely a lot of flowers still here and a lot of birds. Every now and then we'll see a few. Most of the ones we've seen are blue. But you can never catch them enough to actually take a picture of them or anything. Definitely a lot of rose hips that are lining the trail.
These are different.
Yeah, I was about to say these ones are longer than these ones are. Actually have both kinds right here.
Yeah.
And some long ones.
Can't see it very well. I'd have to be closer.
Uh-huh. Continuing up the trail, we came across these stairs leading farther up the trail. Definitely one thing, definitely want some water. We're above 6,000 feet, so it's definitely not an easy trek when you consider the elevation. Definitely don't forget sunscreen either. That's what I was just doing, is wiping sunscreen out of my eyes. Don't want to forget that. Luckily today we're on the opposite side of the mountain. The sun is over on the other side. Came up a little bit late, but should make it to the falls before it gets too dark, so let's keep going. Alright folks, I think we're there. I see a sign right there. Trail's splitting. We still continued up these steps. Let's go see what this sign says, and I think we're at the end. Okay, this hike is worth it. It's just cool how it comes down and then it hits right here and all those trees and then just all over the back, that big rock on the bottom.